Hey guys, sorry about the live. I can't believe I walked out and didn't. I mean, I did realize soon the video was still playing, but I was doing other things. I had lunch. I had to take Thor out a couple times, but I'm back on. But as I wanted to refresh everyone, there's talks, and actually not so much talks, but it is, I don't know, I mean, I know it's not copyright, but I'm proud to say that the facts are true, that it marked this year marks our fourth year going to the Pride Festival. Eric doesn't usually typically give out the details until May. Um which obviously, the reason why I know this is because I had asked if we were going back, if we were invited back. But that's all I asked, and it sounds like there's a good chance we will be going back this year. Right now, I'm starting to jot down ideas with songs, because I will say, going back to last year, that's what I mean. Obviously, the show was the day we released the album, which was big for us because we did two things that were both accomplished. We pulled off a really kick-ass show, and at the same time released our first album as a band. Um, but I had a couple ideas flowing in my brain. Um, as far as mentioning doing the cover of Summer of '69, but changing the title to Summer of '26. But 26 being this year would possibly mark, I would say, I mean, this is our fourth year. um I was gonna say, for the lyrics, I feel like the lyrics would be really cool to inspire, really, what is accomplished. We're not so much accomplished, but like rewriting, obviously putting our own words into this song. um but I had a couple ideas of when Brian says, what is it? um Shoot, but it's na 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 na, but it's Judy quit, Joey got me, or something like that. But I was thinking of having it mapped out so it's Mike retired, Andrew got married. Should have known, should have known, should have known we always got far. Should have known we always got far. We always went far. So that actually kind of ties into like, but the thing is, maybe having it constructed so those of you that have listened to the Guilford meetup know that when you listen to Andrew and I's song, I'm talking about Andrew and Andrew's talking about me, but it goes, because the thing is, when you talk about somebody in a song, you typically take that person's line they came up with and they take yours. So it's more of a trade in that way. But to kind of like actually put this song to life, what if, like, Mike says the line, or Andrew says the line, Mike Mike retired, and then Mike says Andrew got married. But I was thinking Mike and Andrew for sure would be the two that could help me on this song, especially since I'll be singing it. I would say definitely having two backup vocals for this song. I would choose Mike and Andrew. Um, but as I said, when you think about planning, this, you have to make sure that the band compromising, make sure the band's in the loop with it, with your idea. Um, but I have to say, I hope Mike enjoys his retirement wherever he goes. Even though Mike isn't retiring, I feel like. But the thing is, I have to realize too that two new people joined our band, Connor and Libby. So that's also a thing to consider is having them be part of this song, because that's the thing. I've worked with Libby on a lot of song projects, and same with Connor. Connor's a really good drummer. He plays guitar and he plays hand percussion as well. But I would love to have Connor, possibly if he's interested in doing the drums to this song. Um, but as I said, as a band, we all have to communicate and compromise on. Because the thing is, if we do new songs, because I feel like this year could be consistent. We could be kind of like we could have like new covers and a couple new originals. Um, and that would mean like having people go from their primary instruments, meaning doing another full, maybe even rotation. We could have like Connor focus on the kit and possibly hand percussion or harmonica, because Connor does play harmonica as well. But thinking about others, but also myself being somebody who is also a multi instrumentalist, going from one instrument to another. But if it takes people, because I did a lot of that last year. I went from harmonica, vocals, drums, and bass. I did bass. What was it last year? So I definitely went all over the map during the show last year. So maybe this year it would be wise for me to stay in a couple different positions, like maybe doing something with the keyboard and possibly guitar, because or I mean, the options are pretty endless. Or as I said, even doing more vocal work if I don't. But I definitely, it might even work out. I mean, as far as the Pride Festival goes, maybe aiming towards to do more keyboard and vocals, because I definitely want to. I mean, those of you that know that I did this Mickey Sawada show, I did the piano on. So I have done piano on one show, but it wasn't our show. It wasn't a listen up show. We were helping out with Mickey Sawada's show performance, so that was different. yes, we were part of it, but we were part of it only for one song. You know, she had collaborated with us. Um, so I think maybe like this year is a really good time for me to do full keyboard at one of my own shows and do some more vocal work. Like, because obviously, Summer of '69, I know the words by heart, I know them by memory, because I even have a shirt, and I'll probably wear my Brian Adams shirt during the performance. But I know as far as a band, we have not done an Adams. I think that would be awesome, especially since our first show was 2023, and now we're in the year 2026, so that marks it 4 years. Well, this being the four, the fourth year. Um, but and another I feel like good thing, since another idea I had in mind was, since the Elvis song you guys all heard and loved, Elvis Goes to DRM, that was originally going to be a in style crossover between going from Elvis into Michael Jackson. So it was going to be following the beginning style of Elvis, meaning that starting that song, because this was an original, this was not written by anybody, this was an original. But we went full Elvis on that song. Like, there was no, but the original plan was we were going to start it off as an Elvis style song and then finish it off with a Michael Jackson style song. So since that was an all Elvis song, I feel like this year would definitely be appropriate for doing, because then we would have it pretty damn, even. We could have Michael Jackson. Um, I was even thinking of doing like a crazy cover of like Thriller. Because, I mean, we're the Blue. I mean, Frankenstein's. You think of Frankenstein, he's a monster. And Thriller is a song that obviously is all about Halloween. Like, related to Halloween, and Thriller, like. Dun 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 dun. But I feel like Libby would be a good singer for that song because she's got that voice. I really feel like she could do it. I would say her and Chris. Chris could do like those weird sounds, or like I feel like Chris would have a good like vocal range to do like a but. That would be a song we could have like effects from like our voices sounding like chipmunks, monsters. Like, I think we would have that would be a song we could really experiment with and add like voice effects. But I think since we did not do a Michael Jackson style song, well, it was planned last year, but it ended up being an Elvis style song. I feel like this year, definitely Michael Jackson. Um, Obviously, I feel like maybe bringing back a couple of our old, songs we performed before, like our signature song, and things like that. But man, I feel like Thriller, or at least the style, or in this, I feel like it'd be Michael Jackson, but in the style of Thriller. But we're talking about like Frankenstein, or like obviously like it's the Blue Room Steins, or Blue Room, or Frank. Yeah, that would be awesome. Like instead of Thriller, it'd be Blue Room, Blue Room Steins. Dun, 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 dun. But imagine having that as a chorus. Blue Room Steins. Enough, buddy. Sure. No more. But another song I had in mind was "Larger Than Life" by the Backstreet Boys. But instead of life, it'd be larger than pride. Dunno, dunno, no, 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 no. And I definitely kind of want to throw out me doing the drums to that because I love that song and I love the drum beat to that. But I feel like between summer of 26, what is it? Thriller, but doing a cover of Thriller and Larger Than Pride. I mean, those could be two new covers. Thor, your breath smells like fish. But anyways, guys, I am gonna end my live. I'm gonna go live tonight. We're gonna open up probably at least a couple more of those Yowie eggs. I still have not gotten through the bag, but they were all 50 cents at Walmart. But I'm gonna open a couple more. We got our two new dinos, which I'll show right now. I put them in here. No, I put them in front of what? Door. Can you move it? Can you move? Good boy. You pretty? Oh, here they are. Yes, the man. But the two new ones we got were this guy. So I can't remember if this guy is a rare, but this Armagesaurus, this with the sail, he is a common. Um, but let me look at the list really quick because I think there is the Oviraptor. Because yeah, we released this whole dinosaur wave, which I feel like is really cool. And I will say these dinosaurs are they're smaller than like the Jurassic World blind box figures, but um these ones I feel like are better looking than like something you would get at like Family Dollar. They are painted really nicely. But Yowie eggs also have other animals that are not extinct. Like they come in different series though. But let's look at the dinosaur series because I'm pretty sure that what is it, the Shushimasaurus or whatever it is. It's basically cousins to the Therizinosaurus. It's related. Um, but I do want to know if that is a rare or if it's one because it didn't list the rarity on the little pamphlet you get. If it's one of the rare figures, because I know the Oviraptor was at least a rare figure. And of course, we got a couple duplicates of the T Rex, which we already had the T Rex. I have a couple others too that I will bring out. I'll view my whole collection and the ones I have did not check off because we still need quite. I mean, a couple more. I mean, we still need the Spino. I know the two prehistoric marine reptiles. Um, but yeah, we definitely need. Yeah, we don't have all of them, which is fine. I know but it would be awesome because I think we have like five, maybe six eggs left to crack open. I would at least like to get maybe the Oviraptor if lucky, but also maybe one or both of the prehistoric marine reptiles. Those ones I'm pretty set on wanting to, because they're both common figures as well. Oh yeah, that's right. They have the new NBA. So it's basically the Yowies in NBA jerseys. Which it's very interesting. But yeah, Craig is wearing the Los Angeles Lakers. Rumble is wearing the State Warriors. Nap is wearing the Chicago Bulls. And but let's oh, there's puzzle packs. Honeycomb chocolate. So it comes with a puzzle. Okay, so not the eggs, but you can get them at Kohl's. I'm gonna look at the U.S. collection. I want to look at the other collections out there. Collect. Choose a collection. Dinosaurs. There it is. So there's 17 to collect. So the Oviraptor, so he is 1 in 100. So there's only 100 of him made. Let's see the rarity of the Suthosaurus. I'm guessing is common. Cosmo, Ceratops, Thor. I don't have anything for you. The Titanosaurus we do have. There's the Spino. What? What? We have the Clytus, which is a plesiosaur. Thor, I just let you back in. Go lay down. But it says with a rapidly extending neck like a stretchy superhero, this creature could ambush prey in a blink.
Sarah's here.
Oh, she
Yeah,
is?
she went by there. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you, hey mom, can you take me to Dollar General? In a little bit, you don't have to do it now, but maybe tonight. Or when you take me, or this tomorrow morning, we can just stop somewhere. If you wanted to do that instead. Thor. Next up, we have the Atopenditus. It says this is a herbivore, but it is also a marine reptile. With a bill like a duck, this aquatic reptile might seem like a baby duckling at first glance, but trust us, it's no quacker. I get it. There's our Triceratops, Pterodactyl, Ankylosaur. So the other one we do not have yet is the Lambeosaurus, which is a duckbill with a distinctive hollow bony crest on its head. So it's related to the it's related to the Corythosaurus and the Parasaurolophus. The fossils found. Click to reveal where dinosaur fossils have been found. So the Lambeosaurus fossil was found in Alberta in 1914. Let's see. Tyrannosaurus Rex fossil was found in Montana in 1902. Cosmoceratops fossil found in Utah in 2006. So Cosmoceratops, this is what they look like, or at least from what Yowie created, but they are a triceratop dino, but their frill is more of like a square, almost like rectangle with the curved horns on the corners. But yeah, this guy's really interesting. Um, and then I think, okay, yep, Triceratops fossil was found in Denver, Colorado, in 1887. Let's see, Europe. So Europe. So a pterodactyl fossil found in Bavaria, Germany, in 1784. A guanodon fossil found in Sussex, England, in 1822. So iguanodon have that like really like dagger thumb on each end of their thumb, which they do use as defense. I call it the dino who has brass knuckles, or at least like two really long, sharp thumbs, opposable thumbs. The Cryptoxylidus, so the plesiosaur that we saw that eats meat, their fossil is found in Oxford Clay of Cambridgeshire, England in 1871. And then our Stegosaurus found in Swindon, England in 1874. Asia, let's see about Asia. Oviraptor fossil found in the Gobi Desert, which is in Mongolia in 1923. Susosaurus, which is this guy here that we have in front of us, his fossil was found in northwestern China in 2007. The plesiosaur, that's the herbivore, a Topenditis fossil found in southern China in 2014, so more of a recent fossil discovery. The Titanosaurus fossil found in central India in 1877. Next up, we're going to Africa. So there's one in Africa, and it's the Spinosaurus. So Spinosaurus fossil found in the western desert of Egypt in 1912. And then next up we have South America. So that leaves the Ankylosaurus, right? No, the Armag- Armagosaurus fossil found in Patagonia, Argentina in 1984. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off. I'll come back on. Actually, you know what? We might even stay on now and do it and get it over with for today. I am gonna pull out some of my or the other figures out of this dino set. Hey Thor, can you move, bud? but I will be back. Yes, I'm not finished with your fart. What? Well, Mimi might be able to hook you up. Hey, mom. He wants what you have.
What?
He wants your food.
I don't have any. I don't have anything.
He's huffing at me.
I don't have anything. Nothing.
Come on. I can't believe that he attempted everything to get that pizza crust under the pedal of the garbage can.
Oh shit! I just put it out.
Well, the thing is, he was stepping on the pedal, lifting the trash can up the lid. Hey, buddy, come here. Yeah, you don't want that one. You say to little me. Thor, what are you getting into, bud? Come here. Here. Thor, come here, sweetie. Like shit. Doggy. Oh, it's a snake. Oh. You like. Here. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm back, but I did end up tracking most of my collection. I did get the Pteranodon as well. But these are, as I said, these are of course including these two guys we got. I have almost all. I mean, we're pretty damn close, but I did check off who we did have, but these are all of them. We've got two. So as far as duplicates, we do have two of the Titanosauruses, and we do have Rumble, which Rumble is one of the rare figures in this Dino set. Him and Craig. I don't think we have Craig, but this is a metallic Rumble, so I'm glad we got him. We have the Stegosaurus here, and we have the Ankylosaurus. And I brought actually a dino that's really cool. That's one of actually from one of those jumbo blind bags when the first Jurassic World movie came out. Because those of you that remember back in the day when like Jurassic Park came out, they had like these eggs with slime. Um, but the dinosaur would be covered in the slime. So, like you would see now with the Jurassic World captive figures, they put the slime in a little packet, and they have a separate bag for like the buildable dino. But these solid ones that came out with the first Jurassic World movie are really good. Like this is the blue scale Indominus Rex, which is a really cool figure. But they had like a green scale and they had his like standard color. But I love this variant of him better. But really cool. But let me go grab a couple more of those eggs and I will grab the plastic bag. No, not actually. Mom must have.
Do you know what she put it in?
No, I don't know that.
I mean, she don't know either, probably.
Hey, Mom.
What?
When did you put the spaghetti in?
It's been a while.
It's got a while. Did you just put it in?
Yeah, I have to go now.
It's gonna take a long time to cook.
What?
It's gonna take a long time to cook. But she's coming back out.
Well, she don't know when the fuck it went in. They give you a time, how much? You know how it is, Todd. I don't know why you thought it out. You probably didn't get 100% star.
Oh no, you just take it off. So I'm feeling
Well, I know it. Why didn't you talk out then? Because you get into sleep times.
what's that?
A little bit left of those tortilla chips. They're just like crumbs in there though.
Yeah.
You want them or no? Alright. Still much left in there, right?
Yeah. What is that?
What do you think it is?
They are?
The aliens, yeah.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, that's some crusty ass shit yet. Ate his ass. You gotta put the tent on or take it off.
It says, yeah, it says,
Put it on.
yeah, recover, bake for 20 more
Where's the
minutes.
foil, Marianne? Doesn't go on till now. Right, Tom?
Yeah,
That's what I'm so freaking confused. I can't.
it says, yeah, remove the tray from the oven, replace lid on tray so it is elevated over spaghetti. Bake for an
Right.
additional 40 minutes.
Know how to do that, Tom?
Yeah.
How to put the tent on it?
Oh, that's right.
How much longer, Tom?
20 more minutes.
What? She just put it in. Marianne, didn't you just put it in 15 minutes ago?
Yeah.
What's going on, Tom?
I don't know.
I don't either. Bake for 85 minutes with lid removed. We gotta take the fucking lid off. Set the timer for 60 minutes, Tom. 70 minutes.
I didn't even know she put it in.
You did.
Alright, guys, so I'm back. So let's see. Alright, let's see what we get in the first. I have 3 more eggs left, or 4, I think. But I'm just okay. We got an so actually we did get a duplicate pteranodon. But here's the pterodactyl or pteranodon, whatever, pterosaur. And then whoops. And then this one feels a bit bigger, so this actually could be maybe Rumble or maybe the other. yaoi, but ooh, it is another rumble. We have a duplicate, unfortunately, but I might even go and possibly because I at least want to aim for one more new figure, but because we do already have this rumble, so that's a duplicate. I mean, that's a really good duplicate because um, and we got a duplicate Pteranodon, which is fine. But I'm gonna I usually keep the chocolate in the bag in the pantry in case, because my dad's had the chocolate before. The chocolate's good, but I'll obviously share with him as well. I'll go get one. I gotta make sure how many. I'll probably just do one more. All right, so I have two more eggs after this one. So let's see. No duplicate, please. No duplicate. Please, let's get one new one. Damn it. Okay. We have another Titanosaurus. Um, so that's three Titanosauruses. I will say we did pretty good. I thought we were on a streak there from yesterday. Um, as I said, we have two eggs left over, so hopefully by tomorrow we get lucky. Because we still have two chances. We're not out of the woods yet. Um, however, I will show you guys my like minifigure Jurassic World collection, which I'll go grab right now. And we'll put these guys. I'll actually keep them out. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll put them in my little Pokemon charm bucket thing. Boom. But that's okay. I mean,
do have the Spino. Okay.
Go faggot, you don't want to rock and roll.
Get it? Look at that unbelievable fucking shit. Fuck you. Fucking A. Tom, where do you want these? These are on the kitchen.
Yep. Alright, guys. So I thought we would do like a reenactment of Maximals. So I picked out some pretty good animals that I feel like would make good Maximals. Like, as far as like a standpoint goes, because I mean, animals I really love, but I would say so obviously we have Transformers or at least Maximals like Rhinox. Obviously this is not Rhinox. It's not a Transformer, it's just a Rhino figure, but I thought it would be kind of a cool idea to bring, what is it, like Beast War animals that may not have like a maximal form, but since we know Cheetor is a cheetah, who else was in the Beast War original series? There was Megatron was a T Rex, Optimus Primal was a gorilla. Um, there was that the rat guy, Skull Crusher, which he's a crocodile. Um, Tigress, so there is a tiger. Um, but I thought of some like close, like almost like really cool animals that I feel like could have of a potential maximal form. But I was thinking like something like a stingray. But we could call him like Cloak, because like stingrays cloak under the sand, meaning you can't really see them. But I think a stingray maximal would be like really cool if there was like a marine maximal team. Like I feel like a stingray would be a really interesting choice, especially being able to have like cloaking tech or something like that, or abilities to like cloak, turning invisible, um, and having barbed, barbed like weapons, like barbed spikes or something like that. But yeah. And then next up, we have so obviously having another apex predator. I feel like a grizzly bear. I feel like they might even already have a bear maximal, but I feel like a bear would be absolutely brutal. Um, we could call him like, what is it, like Grizz, or but the fact that like a grizzly bear or any kind of bear could like just shred open a Decepticon. um we could call this guy a, like, what is it, Galvatron, or what is it, Galvatron Primal. But imagine Galvatron as a grizzly bear, that would be awesome. Or like a cave bear. We have a wolf. So wolves I can definitely see, like I know there is a couple of maximals that turn into wolves. So this is actually an animal that's already a I mean, and then next up we have an owl. So I thought an owl would be a cool animal, since we have one that turns into a hawk. But since they're introducing birds, why not an owl? Like, being able to like turn your head all the way around. I was thinking like Decidui or Deadeye or something would be like a really dope name for a Beast War transformer, but Deadeye would be really cool. And then, just like similar to Cheetor, I mean, this kind of makes sense, but maybe having a leopard um as a maximal, even though Cheetor is kind of the spotted adversary. But I would say some other animals that I can envision being a maximal is like a horse, maybe, a bull. There is a bull, so there is an existing bull, um, beast war transformer, but not in the movie. But let's see. I think anything with like, hmm, I was thinking like of maybe something like well, we've seen dragons, we've seen, what about like a mammoth, like a woolly mammoth, or like an elephant, um maximal would be really cool. Um but I think an elephant would be like a really cool idea. The stingray though would have like cloaking abilities. Listen to me. And then like Grizz Khan would go, I'm here. But yeah. But another thing too, guys, is I want to show you all of my Pokemon charms and the ones I've collected so far. But I have a lot of them I bought at the Electric Buddhist, but they are pretty cool. They're all unique. And they come in many different color variations, but I'm just going to show you guys what I have. So starting off with, we've got Simsage, which is a leaf type Pokemon. Simisage. We have Embor. Embor's a really cool one. But I've got a lot of different ones. We have Zoelis, the dragon, or no, this is Dino. That's right, Dino. We have Whale Lord. This is a whale. We have a all black Nuzzle Leaf, the grass type. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off. Thank you all for watching.